For anyone who's just tuning into the stream, on bottom we got Cam, who is 2-time YCS champion and Master Duel Worlds competitor. Undefeated as of now in Swiss rounds. We're in round 5. Both of them are undefeated 4-0. A game 3. New pack tournament. Lacrima. The main deck. Fiendsmith Lacrima. Let's see what else is. Evil Heroes. Fiendsmith. I don't even know how we say this one. Rex Tremende. Punk got boosted. Atlantean Mermails. They reprinted the Zealantis. That's interesting. So hopefully we're going to see all this today.
Now is the time. My ever-faithful companion, Dark Magician!
Lacrima starting us off is going to send Engraver. Now there's a Maxi going to get negated by the Ash. Where do they imperm? Before we saw someone imperm the Lacrima. Maybe you hold, because they can they're going to have an extender. You know? Requiem, Tribute. Summon a Lacrima. I mean, Requiem, Tribute, Summon a Lacrima, and now the Necro Equip. And we're gonna Bestial Lubellion, searching for Magnemite, Chainlink 1, Necro Equip, Chainlink 2, Droll, locking it down. Neither player is gonna be able to add cards from their hand to the deck. So now Engraver, they're gonna Xyz summon. Constellar, Ptolemy, M7. What are they doing? They're returning a card from the grave to the hand? They're Ash? Wow. Imperm negating the Ptolemy from returning Ash from their own grave back to the hand. And now they summon Magnemite. Tribute that to summon Lubellion, set up the regained, and then they can link that into... Did they sequence? Crazy. Oh, Little Knight. Alright. Semi-freaking finals. And who we got popping off right here on top is Cam. Who I believe is 2-time YCS champion. I'm thinking it's them. We got all these followers. Huh. They got 200. It's gotta be them, right? Duel Links player. Musketeer Max. Little Knight is going to banish the Max and itself, but the Imperm will first negate the Max. So Imperm negating, Little Knight banishing, Max negated, regained, shuffling back the Musketeer. Little Knight temporary banish plus the regained is no longer temporary if they're light and dark. They're kind of bricked up, just a super poly to set on the field. They have Droll, Maxi, Ogre, super poly. They can discard the Paradise for the super poly. Should they not have done the Maxi by now? Or are we just knocking? Now we Maxi. It's not really an interruption. Alright. Right in a battle. Cam's gonna respect that Maxi. He knows they're already bricked. It's just the risk they're gonna take. They got another game if it goes south. But they pass that right back on over. In the end phase, Super Poly, Fusion Summon, using Engraver, and whoa! And the Requiem to summon their own Lacrima. Crazy. But they got Ogre, another Maxi, and a Droll. Back, well, Maxi again, it's not an interruption. So we're gonna shuffle back, and then they're Maxi, and but there's a Nib. So there is Droll, Ogre, and Nib. So 3. Druid Worm, banish, Engraver to summon before the Maxi resolves, so that they don't get the draw. And then they tribute the Druid Worm to summon Engraver, which Then the Druid's Worm activates in the grave to send the Lacrima from their opponent's field to the grave. Set the Ogre, Druid's Worm, banishing Fiendsmith's Lacrima from the opponent's grave to summon. And now they summon a Lurry. They drew the Fuelos. Summon the Lurry into a Requiem. And now they're gonna do a whole Fiendsmith line, unless you got a way to stop it. But there is a nib. Fourth summon. They keep it under 4 summons. Very nice. Got a new match here. Reset that score. Got Moy and Costa. Moy was undefeated in the Swiss rounds. To get here, to the semifinals, they're 7-0. Costa, on the other hand, who's going first, is 5-2. And Costa's taking the Max C challenge. Was it worth it? I don't know. Moy over here is just built different. They even beat Cam. Here's the Drill Beam, Banish, and negating the Lacrima. Alright, maybe they're not so crazy for taking this Maxi challenge. Can Blue Eyes really take a challenge like that? Let's see. Let's not get too ahead of ourselves here. I don't even think they began their Fiendsmith lines that much. Lubellion setting up the Regained, and now we sequence. There's the sequence getting negated by the Veiler. And now Fusion Destiny, summon a DPE. DPE is gonna destroy the, oh, it doesn't even have to. Ogre destroying the True Light, and the does DPE popping the Wishes. The whole field is gone. They're going in for that direct damage. Getting the barrel from the grave, and the DPE is back. Summon the barrel. Regained is gonna get ogred, but there's still the DPE to pop. DPE popping the barrel. Lordly Load is gonna add another one. And they summon a Blue Eyes. The Wishes. Banish. They equip the ultimate to the Blue Eyes, and now they can summon a Tyrant. Tyrant attacking, destroying the sequence, set the Drill Beam, but there's no Blue Eyes unless the Tyrant is Blue Eyes. It is Blue Eyes Tyrant though. It's not a normal. It doesn't need, the Primite doesn't need a Blue Eyes, it needs a normal. A Primite card or a normal monster. Unless the Lordly Load works to activate the Primite. I don't play Primite that much. I want to start playing Primite and Dark Magician. So Drill Beam, oh, they're gonna reveal the barrel. I'm blind. Desiree. They're gonna equip the sequence to the Desiree, and this is like, it's 5,300 damage, leaving them with 1,500. Drawing an Imperm, recovering the barrel. It's game 1, I think, still, right? Lordly Load. I always do this. Blue Eyes is they're gonna Exceed summon Typhon into battle. Desiree will negate the Typhon. That's it. They destroy it, but they're shuffling back. Oh, to send the Lordly Load. They had 3 loads out. DPE. Lordly Load. All right. Getting the drill beam. Raver. Huh. Now we're gonna be playing Fiendsmith Primite. Requiem tributes, and we bring out the engraver. Imperm negating the engraver. But there's a Primite to negate the Imperm? Oh man, this is crazy. Crazy. We got Blue Eyes going first, starting us off. The opponent has no hand trap, and Blue Eyes has got 2 Imperms and a Veiler, plus whatever else they can do for their engine. So the Spirit is going to search for the Mausoleum, activate the Mausoleum, and that's going to send a Blue Eyes. Tribute the Spirit to summon the Blue Eyes. They're gonna summon a Maiden from the grave. They're ready to synchro summon. But Drake is gonna banish Maiden. I wondered, is this the correct play, or do you? Yeah, this is right. You don't banish the Blue Eyes. You wait for the Maiden to attempt to summon, and then you banish the Maiden. That's the correct play. And we just saw it confirmed right here. Drake not doing anything right now, but it could if they had another monster on the field. Tribute another Light and Dark to banish a monster that the opponent summons. A Synchro, Xyz, Fusion, Linkro Shogun. So this is Ultimate Spirit, Imperms, Veiler negating the Unicorn. They already used the Ultimate Spirit. They got 2 Imperms. They're negating the Unicorn. Now Tracked, searching for the Lurie. Where do they use these 2 Imperms? There's a Lubellion, a Diabell, and now a Fiendsmith Engine. So Requiem. All right. For the Necro Equip. Okay. Now we discard the Lubellion, searching for a Magnemite. What are we negating? They're going to use one of their Imperms to negate the Necroquip. Equipping. Little Knight. Okay, they still have an Imperm. Banish the Ultimate Spirit. It's gone. That's the on-summon effect to banish. Now Imperm will negate Magnemite. Wait, yeah. So, tribute the Magnema to summon Lubellion. That's gonna place the regained face up. Now they get a Deception with the effect of the Diabell. Deception tribute. We want to tribute the Diabell, but the drill beam is gonna just banish and negate Deception. It's gone. That ain't coming back. Link summon, Predaplant, Berte, Anaconda. They're gonna fusion summon with a Fusion Destiny, sending material from the deck to the grave. Here's a DPE. They're ready to pop. They can pop the True Light, and that'll take the opponent's field with it. That's exactly what they're gonna do. The Blue Eyes is destroyed. All they got left is the Mausoleum. DPE is going to come back. Okay, drawn into a barrel. The barrel, setting the load. The DP gonna pop the load. Now the drill beam is gonna set from the grave. They're attacking the Predaplant. The Anaconda's destroyed. Okay. Now into the Typhon. Typhon's gonna return. Ball Trank? No, they ain't gonna do that. I don't think that's the play. DPE. If they try to pop anything but the drill beam, then they're gonna get drill beamed, and the DP is gone. They can't destroy, the DP can't destroy the Typhon in battle, but the drill beam can banish the Typhon. Now, this is 5,000 damage. They're getting ready to pop itself, and the drill beam, DPE coming back. Not looking good on bottom here. Crazy. 2-0. Was the YCS that Cam won the one with Snake Eye? Yes. It was a rally. And I remember that we were all standing around. We were all at the Meta Weekly watching it. Hopefully I get to make it out to a YCS. Meet you guys. That'd be cool. Thank you all for being here. We can't do this without you. I hope you all enjoyed it. Now we're getting to see the conclusion of it. We got Cam and Moy. I think they played in the Swiss rounds, so they get a rematch in the finals. Moy did win in their match, because to get here, Moy on top was undefeated the entire day. They're insane, crazy. They're out of this world. So yeah, so unfortunately on top, Moy did draw both heroes, and Cam on bottom only lost one match, and that was to Moy. So this, this is their rematch. The Lacrima is going to summon and send the Engraver. Going to link that into a Requiem. Requiem will tribute. There's Ash to negate. Did they normal summon? They did. Now Cam on bottom's got Valor, Ash, Imperm, Druisworm. They don't Valor the Lacrima. And they don't Ash the Requiem. Lacrima shuffling back Requiem to summon. Oh no, it's shuffling back itself to summon Requiem. And now the Requiem tributes to summon Engraver. Oh no. The Lacrima. It's funny. They still got all of their disruptions. Cam has not used one of their disruptions, but now they will Imperm negate the Fiendsmith Engraver, because their opponent's Lacrima was threatening the Imperm. It's gonna be gone anyway, so they gotta use it. Use it or you lose it. Let's do this. Ball Drink, banishing the Engraver. They still got Valor, Ash, and Druisworm. Druisworm is activating to banish the opponent's Engraver. That's all it is. Banish the Engravers. Banish the Engravers. What are we holding that Ash for? Oh. Gonna Ash negate the Tract. It's just one Veiler left. Did they normal summon? They did not. Going into battle, Ball Drake destroying the Lacrima. Veiler and Druisworm, actually, you could call the Druisworm an interruption. If it leaves the field, it'll send a special summon monster on the opponent's field from the grave. So we're gonna Ball Drake, banish the opponent's engraver. You're banishing those engravers. Bestials are insane right now. Now they Moon. Ball Drake, like I said, sending a bit. Druisworm sending their Ball Drake to the grave. Here's a Requiem. Didn't even normal summon. And all they got in their hand is the two. They got their hero engine in their hand. They got Destiny Hero Celestial and Destiny Hero Dasher. So if those two were any two other cards that they might have been able to use as a hand trap to interrupt them, it might have been a game here, but damn. So Ptolemy, Cam just loves the Ptolemy recycling the Ash. Was that who we saw do that before? I don't know, but it's crazy. Ptolemy, recycle, Ash into a Zeus. You get an Ash and then you get a Zeus. Ptolemy's crazy. I'm sold. Set the Celestial. They're gonna Lacrima, shuffle back to summon the Requiem. You've seen it before. I guess there's no engraver for them to summon from the deck. Are they drawn to a Ball Drake? No, they do. Oh, it's yeah. All right. They're summoning a Lacrima, not engraver, with the Requiem. So many names. Synchro summon Chaos Angel. And that Chaos Angel was summoned with a light and dark, so it has both effects. They're banishing on summon. It's protected. It's unaffected by the activated effects of opponents' monsters. All of their monsters are protected from destruction by battle. Again, I'm just really happy to have events that top players want to play in. Honored. I mean, I guess if you put a big enough prize out, anyone's going to show up. I'm not saying we don't have the biggest prize in the world, but that's what it is. These people just love the game, and that's what I love. All right. Moy getting to start us off here. They got a lot better hand than last time. I don't know if you remember, it was just before, but they had a Celestial and a Dasher in the hand, so they weren't doing anything. But now they've got plays. So now Cam going second's got Ash and Veiler. Ash will negate the Requiem. Huh. Now, I don't think they did I don't think Cam ashed the Requiem before. So there's different checks to think about if you want to when you want to ash or if you want to ash. Like this is completely different. But the way you could ask about 3 different people and you'll get a different answer about Dragon Link, but when to imperm Dragon Link. I forget, it's been a minute, but there's different conditions. Like if they did not use the normal summon, you negate the Romulus so that they can't search for the Striker or Tracer, and then they'll normal summon anyway. I play Dragon Link, then they'll normal summon it. But if they did use a normal summon, then you negate the Striker Dragon searching for the boot sector, and they can Romulus get the Tracer, but they can't summon it. Some people also say you can just negate Pisty, or there are other points in the line, but different conditions, different things. I like the whole Dragon Link negate, but you gotta really know when to do it. I've played Dragon Link Mirror and they're like, wow, you cooked me. I couldn't do a thing. But then I guess you risk them having that extender. Or you hold the imperm for the Borland, but that's a completely different thing here. Because the imperm, I mean the Borland is unaffected, where you can't target it with monster effects. Can't be destroyed by battle or card effect either. No. Destroyed by battle. It can be destroyed by a spell or trap. Hey, I gotta look at the card. I haven't played Dragon Link and it's been a while. Sylvia. So there's a negate plus an Ash and DPE. Baldrake. Fenrir. Alright, the DPE is destroying the Lacrima. And that's it. They're just passing the turn back. DPE is back. Fenrir is searching. Did they draw the Nibiru? Drawing Nibiru for turn is terrible after that. That's crazy. Game number 3. Wow. They've been playing all day to get here. Can you believe it, Triple? We got Bestial Fiendsmith and more Fiendsmith. It's all Fiendsmith. It's just one of them has a lot of Bestials. Other one's got Primite. Alright. Baylor negating the barrel. There's still an imperm and a cross out. Now Sarnir. Banish Lubellion. Link summon Moon. You know how it goes. They use the Moon to summon a Requiem. Oh, Sarnir sending Lubellion from the deck to the grave. We got Requiem, Tribute, bring out the Lacrima. You used to summon the Engraver. Now we summon Lacrima, and that sends the Engraver. Now, Baldrake, banish that Engraver they just sent. And Requiem equip to the Lacrima to summon the Necroquip. And Primite, Lordly Load will summon the Beast of Tolor from the deck. Xyz summon rank 6 Wave High King Caesar. Magnuma, banish the Requiem. Magnuma wants to search in the end phase, but there's an Ash to negate, and they will cross out Designator to negate the Ash. We're getting the Lubellion with the effect of the Magnamut. And they're looking pretty good. Lubellion, discard, searching for Druis Worm. Druis Worm is going to get the effect to summon will get negated, and the Druis Worm will be destroyed by the effect of the Caesar. Now they tribute the Magnamut to summon Lubellion. Lubellion will place the regained face up, and now they're going to use the Lubellion to summon Typhon. Typhon will return the Caesar back to the deck into battle, doing 2900 damage directly. There's an imperm and a cold buy. Also, monsters with 3000 or more attack cannot activate their effects, but I don't think that's going to be a problem. Followed by the grave will banish the Primite Dragon Ether Barrel. Negate. Fusion Destiny. This is their destiny. The DPE is ready to pop. They pop. But the regained is gonna summon Magnemite, but we have DPE trying to pop the regained. Now imperm negate the DPE. So Magnemite is coming back, activating to search in the end phase for a dragon going into battle. The DPE is crashing with the Magnemite, and the DPE is still going to activate to summon. It was destroyed. Doesn't matter if it's a card effect or battle. So that DPE is coming back. And Magnemite as well. It's just DPE. But now the Magnemite come back. As you summon the DPE, the Magnemite is going to come back, and they're searching. They're drawing, they're searching. As you pop, they're getting a lot. DPE is going to chain to pop itself and the Typhon. But now, that's it. 5,100 damage, exact lethal. They didn't try and do extra summons to put up a negate before going into battle or anything. I don't even know if they're playing Apollo or anything. Exact lethal with the Fuelos.